Yeah, yeah. Maybe a little on two.
Check, check, definitely.
Yeah, 3 is good. We need 1 up and 2 up a little bit.
Turn all the mics up too.
Yeah, can we get 1 up just a tid? That's
check.
perfect. Let's try 2.
Check one, check one. Just a tad, maybe.
Good one.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah,
Okay,
there we go.
okay.
That's good.
We're in the building now.
Check,
Alright,
check,
perfect.
check,
Now we're in
check,
the building.
check.
And then just make sure the mic is where the label is.
Yeah, you're talking to the label basically.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Because
Or
if you talk,
check,
like,
check. Maybe give me a little more
see,
volume,
I'm
unless I
talking-
sound
am I
good
good
over
now?
there.
see how I'm talking behind it?
Yeah.
But when I talk in
Check,
front
check,
of it,
check.
Right.
3. Good.
Okay, so am I good here?
perfect.
Yeah.
All right, beautiful.
Yep.
Exactly. And our wonderful sound designer back there will catch on if we need to go up and down on mics.
Yeah, catch us if you need to. Catch us outside.
Catch us. Oh. What up, world? It's your boy, the Kid, a.k.a. The Drunk DJ, a.k.a. Bully Joe. I don't know if from this camera or not, but welcome to Fully Focused Podcast. Ah, shit.
What's up?
We gotta stop pointing at cameras now.
We got my guy, Michael Manhattan, in the building.
What's going on, people? What's popping?
What up, big dog? How we doing?
Everything is good, man. I can't be mad, man.
Hell yeah.
Can't be mad.
Here to talk music, here to talk business, here to
we-
talk pleasure.
Absolutely.
You know
We
what I
here to
mean?
talk it all. Absolutely.
Hell yeah. I'll cheers to that, first
Cheers
and
to
foremost.
that, definitely.
Swag.
Definitely.
Cheers.
Clink,
Yes,
little
sir.
clink, clink.
Yeah, cheers to you back there as well. Steve.
You
Big
already
shout out
know.
to our wonderful engineer for the evening.
Shout out to
Stevie.
the engineer.
Appreciate you big time. He came he didn't even know he had work today. he got called into work today basically.
Working
So
on your day off.
yeah, really appreciate you big time, Stevie.
That's
Yeah, and
dope.
shout out Apex, man. Got a little stomach bug tonight, but man, we got you, bro. So
100%.
show must go on. Let's do it.
Get well soon, Brody.
Absolutely. I mean, before we get into everything that is Michael Manhattan, that is everything all the time,
Yes, sir.
let's talk. Let's pick a random. What was it? Hot topics we were gonna start doing, right?
Hot
Hot topic.
I don't know how much you know about the WWE right now, but that's a very hot topic.
I have been seeing some things, and I'm a little familiar with the WWE. I was a big follower up until a certain point.
Okay,
and
yeah.
I know that the big guy's supposed to be coming back, McMahon.
So yeah, that's the big hot
That's
topic
the thing.
at the moment, and it's a very controversial one for a couple reasons.
Right.
So for people that don't know so well or whatever, I'll delve into it a little bit. Here's a short version. A couple months ago, Vince McMahon was
He's selling the company, guys.
well, not that short a version. Couple months ago,
That is
Vince
short.
McMahon was relieved of his duties, kind of retired,
Right.
whatever you want to call it, because
Allegations.
because of allegations that turned out to be true of him basically. There's a lot of different scenarios, but he paid off up to $10-11 million worth of hush money to women.
Oh,
So he left the company, and it was the best thing to happen for the company, for wrestling at least,
Right.
because he was the old guy that was still there putting his 2 cents in when
I didn't really need it.
it's yeah, exactly. And it's not even 2 cents. It was his 100 cents. It was he gave it all, like everything that was going on was through him, and wrestling was getting kind of
Right.
whacked for a bit.
Wasn't his daughter running it for a little bit?
So when he resigned, his daughter Stephanie McMahon took over as CEO along with Nick Khan, who was a part owner of the Jags.
Yep. Billionaire.
Yeah, exactly. So they became CEOs, but Triple H, this is the sauce right here. This is the secret sauce.
Right.
Triple H took over as creative, and shit started getting good because
Right.
he's a fresher mind. He's a fresher, set of eyes on it. And he was just all of the mistakes that the McMahon era were doing. Wow, swag. all of the errors the McMahon joint was
know
doing,
what I'm
he
looking
fixed
at.
them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So Vince is back trying to sell to the Saudis essentially, and this is the big topic now. What do we think about that? Say that is it was a rumor that turned out to be didn't really have much merit behind it, but where there's smoke, there's fire. So
You already know.
what do you guys think about that? If WWE were to sell to Saudi Arabia, I'll let you guys talk on this since I've been rambling. If you have any opinions
You
on
wanna
it
go
at all.
swag?
I think definitely it'll be a good look money wise.
Absolutely.
They have already grossed, I think when I was looking at it, like $400 million in the last couple years that they've been dealing with Saudi Arabia.
Right.
That's not even like revenue in America or pay-per-views. That's just doing Saudi Arabia pay-per-views.
And that's literally the Saudi Arabian government going, we love wrestling. We don't have it here. Here's millions of dollars to do one show over here.
Yeah.
Or 2 shows over here a year, something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
they make like $100 million every time.
exactly.
So it only makes sense. They can definitely afford it. So why not? The only problem that I have is that will the creators be taken away?
And that is the question. The way that they're trying to work the deal out is that basically everything's gonna stay how it is, and it's just gonna be owned by whoever it happens to be. Not necessarily Saudi Arabia. They were the big dogs. Disney happens to be in the mix. I think Netflix, Hulu, like the streaming networks are in the mix.
That's
crazy.
Yeah. So where would you guys prefer them to go if they were to sell?
Well, to answer the first question, as far as Saudi Arabia, I mean, obviously, like Swag said, money's a motivator, man. I mean, taking an international like that's going to do amazing things for it. At the same time, I worry about the brand being maybe watered down. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to take it over there. Is it going to give the same effect and keep it over a long period of time? You feel what I'm saying? So,
I mean, all female wrestlers will directly be impacted. Every time they do a show over there, they have to wear like baggy T-shirts. Essentially, they have to wrestle in that. They can't wear their normal. Yeah, I mean, what they're wearing or whatever. Right? So, like things like that. I mean, when the rumor came out that the Saudi Arabia were buying, that was when Stephanie McMahon instantly stepped down as CEO, which I think is another. I don't think she wasn't going to be allowed to have a big role in the company, because of the Saudi Arabian government laws and regulations around women.
I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. As far as where it should go, I mean, I don't know a definitive place, but I'm just thinking, they're going to go where the money is, man. They're going to go where, the exposure, the money, and where it's going to try to capitalize. Right? That's streaming, bro. So, that's, I mean, I guess it's not a bad look, bro.
No, yeah. And I mean, they tried to do their own stream. Like, WWE Network was a thing for a while, and it just, like, some people had it. Apex had it. Shout out to Apex because I was using his account to watch it. But they had it for a while, for a couple of years, and I thought it was a pretty good app. It was reasonably priced and all that.
Right.
But then they got the deal with Peacock.
Taking over.
And now,
taking over.
Peacock has, as of right now, until the whatever new deal is penned, right now Peacock has all of their archive, like all of it. I'm pretty sure in there. And every pay-per-view goes straight to Peacock, so you don't have to buy a pay-per-view anymore. It's subscribe to Peacock for like $8 a month or whatever.
So that's awesome.
So I wouldn't mind it staying at Peacock. I think it's good there. Like I said, it's already home. You know what I mean?
Right, absolutely.
But like you said, it's not about what I want, what necessarily the fans want. It's kind of what Vince wants at this moment, and
international,
and that's money. That's So he's probably gonna sell for a couple billion.
Just don't go to Disney.
And keeping.
Just don't go to Disney.
Well, Disney is a very viable option.
You got Star Wars, bro. You got enough. You took enough from us.
Disney is a really viable option. Here's why. Especially you got to think about this. They got Deadpool coming out, movies like that coming out. They're going the rated R route. So it might dilute it a little bit at first, but I'm pretty sure they're not necessarily going back to the Attitude Era. We won't say that. We're not going to see people humping on in the middle of the ring like Edge and fucking
Can I go left field real
quick?
Yeah.
What's up?
Since we're talking about like hot topics with like childhood, like wrestling and all that good stuff, so you know the Green Ranger died, right?
Okay, yeah.
What about that? Yeah.
So you heard like Disney's trying to buy the Power Rangers and do like R-rated movies and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But the Green Ranger. Stevie needs a mic.
I didn't hear anything about that. No.
Yeah, they want to do like R-rated movies and all that, but like the Green Ranger had a lot of rights in Power Rangers, and he kept denying it.
Well, yeah, I heard
But
that.
now
I didn't
he's
hear
not
the
around.
Disney involvement. I never heard that angle.
Well, there was like speculation that they wanted. I'm just looping it all together with
what I
with
said.
Disney
Fair
buying
enough.
everything.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
they had potential of like owning like Power Rangers and stuff too.
That's fair. But yeah, so back to wrestling. There's already one. Disney has a luchador like division where there's like a luchador Captain America, a luchador Thanos, shit like that, and they do sometimes at the triple E, whatever the
For baseball.
No, it's Mexican luchador.
Oh.
So they have I forget what their league's called. But either way, it's they're associated with Disney, and they have like full Disney luchador shows and shit like that. So Foot's already kind of in the door there. Bad Bunny is in the works right now with to do a show with Disney about being in the WWE and have like a luchador mask that has superpowers or something like that.
Crazy.
So there's a lot of ties already over there in WWE, and WWE did movies with Disney and stuff like that. So
They're a powerhouse.
it could work, and they're buying everything.
With Dwayne
right
Johnson
now.
too.
Yeah.
When they had The Rock.
Exactly. That doesn't hurt that The Rock's over there doing a lot of
Disney
things.
/ WWE films,
Mm-hmm.
and they did like mergers with that. So
Exactly.
I don't know. There's a lot. It's a lot going on right now. That's a very hot topic.
That is a very hot topic, and that said about that, I hope things don't change from what they've been the last couple months. Because since Triple H has taken over,
It's just booming.
it's been so good. It's been as close to the like late '90s, early 2000s when it was really good as it's going to get.
Right.
So WWE, please keep Triple H in
Keep them in there.
power
man.
of that fucking that creatives.
I'm down for that.
And that's all I have to say about that, as Forrest Gump would say. Let's play a little bit of music. Steve, you with us? My favorite right there. Steve is going to drop some music for you. We'll play a couple songs. We're right back. My guy, Michael Manhattan. We got a lot to talk about.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Something like, yeah, Lord track. Let's get it. Hoes didn't want me, now they checking how I'm moving. Done with being broke, now I'm picking and I'm choosing. I never sold dope, but my business still booming. My mindset on winning, so that means I'm never losing. Hoes didn't want me, now they checking how I'm moving. Done with being broke, now I'm picking and I'm choosing. I never sold dope, but my business still booming. My mindset on winning, so that means I'm never losing. I don't bark with no dogs, I swim with the sharks. I don't play in these streets, all plays come with parts. I set fire to these beats, then burn down the charts. I just turned up the heat, now who really got the heart? Next time you see me might be lifting off from a helipad, floating over shores to ensure I get another bag. Yeah, I'm sure when you see the score, you gon' be hella mad. I was down before, but thank the Lord, now I'm done with that. Rolling up a leaf, higher than Khalifa. Anytime we meet, you gon' think it's Easter. I'm fresher than the motherfucking practice what I preach ya. Turn it higher when you hear this fire through your speaker. Rolling up a leaf, higher than Khalifa. Anytime we meet, you gon' think it's Easter. I'm fresher than the motherfucking practice what I preach ya. Turn it higher when you hear this fire through your speaker. Hoes didn't want me, now they checking how I'm moving. Done with being broke, now I'm picking and I'm choosing. I never sold dope, but my business still booming. My mindset on winning, so that means I'm never losing. Hoes didn't want me, now they checking how I'm moving. Done with being broke, now I'm picking and I'm choosing. I never sold dope, but my business still booming. My mindset on winning, so that means I'm never losing. Hey, yo, hesitate, lose your life. You here now, gone tonight. Getting money, don't check it once, always check it twice. On a roll, ain't talking dice. Been the block and something nice. Rubber bands on them grands, airloads full of ice. Cash get the bitches hype, no matter if they black or white. Used to be a smooth criminal, yeah, just like Mike. Hitting licks, they got me right. Being broke just ain't my type. When I smoke a few toast, get me higher than a satellite. Puffing like a chief. On the finest reefer in the air, I smell defeat. And I ain't talking about your sneakers. Too many rappers weak. Please make me a believer. Never banged in these streets, but I hustle like it's fever. Puffing like a chief. On the finest reefer in the air, I smell defeat. And I ain't talking about your sneakers. Too many rappers weak. Please make me a believer. Never banged in these streets, but I hustle like it's fever. Hoes didn't want me, now they checking how I'm moving. Done with being broke, now I'm picking and I'm choosing. I never sold dope, but my business still booming. My mindset on winning, so that means I'm never losing. Hoes didn't want me, now they checking how I'm moving. Done with being broke, now I'm picking and I'm choosing. I never sold dope, but my business still booming. My mindset on winning, so that means I'm never losing. Hoes didn't want me, now they checking how I'm moving. picking and I'm choosing. I never sold dope, but my business still booming. My mindset on winning, so that means I'm never losing. Hoes didn't want me, now they checking how I'm moving. Done with being broke, now I'm picking and I'm choosing. I never sold dope, but my business still booming. My mindset on winning, so that means I'm never losing.
What up, world? It's your boy, the Kid, a.k.a. the Drunk DJ, a.k.a. Bully Joe. Welcome back to Fully Focused Podcast. Michael Manhattan in the building with us.
What's going on?
What up, big dog? How we doing?
Everything's good, man. I feel good, man.
Hell yeah.
Everything with you?
I'm good, man. I was trying to figure out how we want to start this. We want to talk music, we want to talk business, we want to talk whatever. But I'm thinking music. We just played one of your joints.
Yeah.
Might as well
definitely.
talk music.
Let's talk some music.
So tell me about the song we just heard called Boomin'. That's one of the first joints you sent me.
Booming. Yeah, that particular track right now is from a mixtape that I dropped a few months ago.
All right,
That
talk
mixtape's called Position of Power. It's out on all platforms right now: YouTube, Spotify. Position of Power, Manhattan, ELR Productions.
Word.
Pops right up for you. So,
Hell yeah.
that's one of the songs off the mixtape. There's 12 tracks on the particular album. That particular track, basically meant, you can get to the money
Yep.
without, being in the streets, without hustling, without
Hell yeah.
scamming. There's other ways to get to it. So, that's
a good
kind of
message
what
to
that.
send.
Yeah. That's kind of basically what that song was all about.
Does a lot of your music have more of a positive message like that?
Yeah, like more conscious.
Yeah, you could say conscious. Basically, I try to take some of my real life experiences and put it into a message that could relate to other people, so to speak. So I try to be positive, and I just try to talk about what I'm really dealing with. You know what I'm saying? As far as business, life, things that I've done. Obviously trying to keep the ladies involved. I like to, keep the ladies active.
Hell yeah.
They buying the music these days. So,
Exactly. They're the ones watching the videos. They're the one buying the music.
Yeah. Love and relationships, stuff like that draws attention. So
Facts.
I try to touch on all types of topics. You feel me?
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
What's your favorite topic to kind of? Yeah, I mean, what's like your I don't want to call it guilty pleasure, but
What's
what's
your
one
go-to?
your go-to
Go-to?
that feels good to you to write about?
I would say my go-to, or something that's kind of easy to kind of go to with the music, is, relationship type stuff.
Okay, yep.
Real life situations that you're going through, experiences that you might have had. So, whether it's with a woman, family member, or whatever the case may be. So I like to target relationships in all forms.
Okay, hell yeah. And what was the name of that mixtape that Boomin' was on again?
The name of the mixtape is Position of Power.
Position of Power.
It's called Position of Power, basically because we're all on the grind. We're all trying to be positive and, get to a certain, position in life, make more money, build our businesses, build our brands. Yeah. And that all creates a position of power for us. In whatever form that comes in,
Hell yeah, I like that.
Definitely.
A lot of people just put together a cool sounding title and they don't have a meaning behind it.
Right. I like the
somebody
things that
has
have some
something behind
substance.
it.
All about
Hell yeah.
substance,
Hell
definitely.
Yeah. Word. All right, give me some who inspires you to do the type of music you do right now?
Inspiration. So when I was younger, my mom and dad, they were big on, Luther Vandross, Teddy P, like all that soulful, good music from back in the day. So that's what I heard a lot of that growing up. So soul, R&B, was definitely stuck with me a lot. Coming up, big Michael Jackson fan, man.
Okay,
yeah. Mike was the
Gotta
king,
be.
still is the king.
Still, yep.
Hell yeah.
Like everything he did, I just wanted to mimic if I could, or you know what I mean. So
Yes.
I was a big fan of Michael Jackson.
Hell yeah.
Nowadays, I'm a big Chris Brown fan.
Okay,
I
yep.
think pretty much he's the most talented guy in the game right now.
Absolutely.
In my
I
opinion.
can see that, yeah.
There you go.
I like some of Drake's stuff. He's a super talented writer. He's
course,
creative. He does his thing, so I'm not mad at him. For the most part, those are the guys that I kind of look at out there. And a couple others too. I'm a big Fab fan. He's my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? So
He used to be my favorite rapper.
yeah, love
I
Fab.
hear you speaking a lot of businesses and stuff like that. You do other businesses outside of entertainment?
Absolutely. So outside of music, currently I'm running a project management company, construction business. So I'm a consultant. Yeah, so I'm a consultant.
Yeah.
My job is to procure the business and get the right team in place to make sure that everything goes correctly.
And it's like construction?
It's construction. We build decks, basements. We could build an addition to the house. We could, whatever you need to do, we can make it happen. You know. So,
that's cool.
And since I'm not a contractor, the way I have to form this construction business is through being a consultant.
Right.
And for people out there, if you have an ambition of something you want to do, and you didn't go to school for it, or you're not like well versed in it. Being a consultant is a good way to get into that business, and building that business around yourself. Just know a little bit about everything. You know what I mean? So that's what I do with that.
Is that what that means to be a consultant? What exactly does that mean? Know a little bit about everything, or
in that particular field, like construction. So for me, my dad was a contractor. My uncle was a contractor. So I grew up around the business.
Right.
Structures always fascinated me. I always liked to see how houses were built. Like, yo, that's crazy. I seen my dad build stuff with his bare hands.
Yep.
And was like, that's very interesting.
Absolutely.
I didn't have that particular skill set with the hands.
Right.
I could do the work, but that wasn't like my love.
Yeah, you could delegate though.
I could delegate. I could basically put everything together for you and make sure it goes smoothly.
Yeah.
Because that's what I went to school for, business management and marketing. So, that's how that all came about, man.
All right, and what's the biggest project you've done as a consultant? Excuse me.
I'm actually working on the biggest project that I've got as we speak.
Okay.
What's
working
that? On
if you can speak on it.
Yeah, I can speak on it.
Bet.
It's everything. All the paperwork is in line, so
Perfect.
we're good.
Perfect. Yeah.
I'm currently working on a construction project, and my business is One Touch Development. We are out of Massachusetts, and we handle all commercial and residential properties, licensed and insured. So definitely get with me on that. I'm doing a dispensary. My company is building a dispensary. Everyone knows that business is booming at this point.
Yep.
And a very good friend of mine is the COO of the dispensary, so she's enlisted me to bring my team in to build it out. And it's definitely the biggest project that I've ever done.
That's really dope. And that's kind of a world that you already are familiar with anyways, right? The dispensary world. Is that kind of in the vein of what your podcast is going to be about?
Actually, the dispensary world is just this particular project that I'm doing with construction. I'm not in the dispensary world as far as like working within it. Just my friend is doing this project and pulled my business into it. The first episode I'm doing for my podcast is just highlighting her.
Okay.
And that's just one particular thing we're talking about.
That's dope. And let's talk about, since we're there now, your podcast starts here a week from tonight.
You already know.
What time did we say we were starting?
A little later start. I think about 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock start for you, absolutely. So perfect. So my guys gonna be here 8 o'clock next week. Hell yeah. Are you pre-recording though?
I think we're pre-recording.
So you won't see it a week from right now, but it's on its way. I'm very excited to have you come start this podcast. Really excited to see what you got to talk about. The fascinating guests you have planned to come in. Absolutely. Starting with this lady,
Drudis Vernette.
Drudis Vernette. Hell yeah.
And my guy Marcus Cohen.
Okay, bet.
He's the CEO and she's the COO of the Pot Dispensary, coming to Mattapan, Mass in the fall. I'm gonna have them on the first episode talking about how they got involved in the dispensary world.
Yep.
You know what they look to accomplish while they're in the dispensary world.
Hell yeah.
And what's all the things that's going on within that world for that particular episode. So I want to give them a platform to promote their business as well as promote mine working with them. So.
And so tell me more about everything all the time.
Yes.
I was doing the acronym in my head.
Yeah.
Basically all the time.
Let's eat.
Yeah, exactly.
So everything all the time is a podcast. Basically, I'm a platform for my companies, my music, to let everybody know what's going on.
Hell yeah.
But at the same time, I have a lot of people doing a lot of great things within the state in New England. So I want to highlight them as well. So I want to invite them on the podcast.
Hell yeah.
Give them a platform and talk about what's going on with them too. So it's all about building and information and, being innovative, man, and just, building together.
Hell yeah.
Spread love, man. Please spread love.
Yeah, and how we get in touch with you if they want an interview, they want to promote their business, whatever the case is?
Definitely. You can go to my Facebook, Michael Manhattan. You can go to my Instagram page under ELR Productions. You can definitely hit me on my email, mmyoung81@aol.com. I'm not hard to find, man.
Word. And tell me more about ELR Productions. That's the team. That's the
Absolutely.
squad.
Right now, it's not even a team or squad. It's just me.
Okay. Bet.
Basically diving into my musical side, putting out music that I love to make.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for no deals. I'm not looking for anything crazy. I want to put out music that I think is quality and see what happens from there, man.
Excuse me. This little cough
Yeah.
won't go away on me.
And the thing about ELR, it's basically a company that I started because of a very good friend of mine who passed years and years ago.
Okay.
His name was Eddie LeVar Ramsey, so that's ELR.
I was gonna ask what that stood for.
Yeah.
That's dope
So,
as shit, though.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he was a songwriter and artist, and
Okay.
luckily, his life was cut short in an unfortunate incident. So, thinking about him and my whole process of life and music, I wanted to, dedicate something to him because he had a really profound effect on me, just as a person
Right,
and musically.
right.
So, ELR is all about my man Eddie.
All right.
God rest your soul, brother.
R.I.P. Eddie. Most
You
definitely.
already know.
Any other shout outs over here? You want to do all your plugs?
Shout outs, definitely, man. I want to shout out Dime Magazine, my cousin Lenny Harris, doing it with the magazine. A lot of interviews. I want to shout out Jules Murder. As far as songwriting,
Yep.
he's an unbelievable songwriter in the city that does not get enough credit. Shout out to IGH Cleaning Services, my brother, starting his own company.
Hell yeah.
Definitely get after him. He's all over Facebook as well, IGH Cleaning Services. So yeah, man, shout out to all my family up north and down south. South Carolina, I see you, Georgetown, St. Luke. You know what time it is.
Hell yeah. And you're working on a new project right now, right?
Yeah, man, musically I'm working on a new project, a full album, not just a mixtape, an album.
Okay, yeah.
The mixtape was more just rap and like R&B. Just kind of like put some stuff out that made me. I was
Right.
proud of myself, you know.
Hell
what I mean?
yeah,
It was a
should be.
mixtape, an album
Yeah,
that
you
I
put a
out.
project out. That shit.
I was proud of
something.
myself. So now I wanted to expand. I'm working with my cousin Jules Murder, who's a songwriter.
Yep.
So I'm writing my own songs, but also he's giving me product as well and information as well and songs as well. So
You're singing on this joint.
doing a little bit of
Yeah.
singing. I don't call it singing. Let me make something really very clear. I'm not a singer. I don't really say myself as a rapper. I'm an artist, and then when it comes to singing, I'm more of a crooner. Like I croon.
I can see that. Yeah,
I croon.
Yeah.
So I'll just find a melody and try to make the best of it and try
okay.
to put it on the beat. So I'm not really a singer, but I'm definitely trying to build my voice and things like that to sound better on the track. So this project's gonna be dope. It's more popish. It's more soulful, more thoughtful. You know what I mean? It's more like really constructive songs are being written. So
Yeah,
it's
most
gonna
definitely.
be dope, man, and I can't wait to put it out.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear it. When you do put it out, feel free to hit us up, come back, promote on here. You know what I mean?
That's the first stop, bro.
Of course.
Focus to Win Studios. You
know
already
it.
know.
Absolutely.
Doing big over here.
Hell yeah. Let's play a little bit more music. We're going to come back. We got a segment we call Left Field Questions. We did the not boring question. We did the necessary questions.
The necessary
You know what I mean?
questions.
But we got some left field questions for you real
I'm
soon.
ready.
We come back, couple of songs.
Knock them out the park. I'm ready.
Me?
Let's get it.
Exactly.
Good stuff, dope.
Yeah, so that's the regular interview. Now is the fun part. We ask you some shit. You're not going to get asked on that.
One of the things that was struggling in the next month is once we start Ireland, we're doing a left field as well. So we're gonna have a left field question and then spin the wheel. Okay. Where we're gonna try to have everybody's like things that we know people and all one platform.
Breeze is playing the song right now.
Bunch of motherfucking dead niggas. Whoa. This a ghetto nigga lullaby. In the door kicking your bitch, getting mummified. Dawn getting busy with a Glock, hitting all the ops. I don't believe none of you niggas, you look like mall cops. Man, you don't wanna try your bad hand, cause I'm a bad man. The lead spread everywhere like monkeypox. This gun don't care about no meal ticket. Be a tough nigga, watch this blicky make you run track and field, nigga. A big fish to these little niggas. I been the Fresh Prince without the Aunt Viv or Uncle Phil, nigga. No funny business, buddy, joke is up. $150 on both sides, watch his gills start to open up. I'm about torture, nigga, what you endorse with? Washcloth cover his face, drip out the faucet. Burn down his business, make a corpse out the corporate. 23 in the final quarter, nigga, it's slaughter. You a dead nigga. You a dead nigga. You a dead nigga. Oh man, you a dead nigga. You a dead nigga. You a dead nigga. You a dead nigga. Oh man, you a dead nigga.
Real gangsters don't need a shooter. I'm the type of nigga blow the brains off your Mini Cooper. You niggas dumb and I'ma be a tutor. I'ma teach you niggas how to drop a body off in Bermuda. Chop 'em up and stuff 'em in the cooler. I'm getting Pringles, so I guess I'm stacking chips. My gun got a ruler. You niggas pussy, you hella soft. When we was kids, you got beat up on the playground like a tetherball. My whole team getting cheddar, dog. Please don't get his man a gun, cause he the type to pull a cheddar ball. I rip your face off like leather, dog. And don't beef with that saw, nigga, you better find a better job. I'm smoking gas just to meditate. And if I gotta up this 40, best believe I won't hesitate. A walking bomb waiting to detonate. A skinny nigga, but I walk around like a fucking heavyweight. It's YM.
You a dead nigga. You a dead nigga. You a dead nigga. Oh man, you a dead nigga. You a dead nigga. You a dead nigga. You a dead nigga. Oh man,
You
a
ever
dead
wonder
nigga.
how a banana clip could be so appealing? The iron takes over, I mean, ooh, what a feeling. I walk around metal on hip like a keychain. Neurosurgeon with sticks. When I operate, you see brains. And I done seen things. I'm talking stranger things. Chopper lift a van like 11, we rearranging things. Pop up early in the morning at his door just like a Mormon. Put a razor to his face, now that boy Demogorgon. Don't check on us, cause we doing great. And I ain't talking belly, but I'm holding weight. If you step across the line, then I'ma make it shake. Just 40 kangaroo kick, you going down under me. I heard a couple niggas say they gon' do this and that. How they need a lick and they heard I'm the king of packs. Said whoever just know that they never coming back. It's up for them and then whoever told them now. I promise they some dead niggas.
You a dead nigga. You a dead nigga. You a dead nigga. Oh man, you a dead nigga. You a dead nigga.
Yeah,
You a dead nigga.
street religion.
You a dead nigga.
Yeah,
Oh man, you a dead nigga.
yeah. You want homicide, then I've arrived. I'm bonded to the murder like I'm GoldenEye. I never folded in my life, cause I'd rather die. Put me in the cell till my bones turn to my demise. You talking murder, well, I'm murder gang. Yosemite Sam in my hand.
Yeah, it's basically set on the schedule. If they're in here, they're probably just doing their own music. But yeah, it's typically on the schedule.
I'm about to come back in. Check. Yeah, give us a little, hey, how you doing?
We got thumbs up.
Not yet. What up, world? It's your boy, the Kid, a.k.a. the Drunk DJ, K. Bully Joe. Welcome back.
Yes, sir.
Fully Focused Podcast. We got Michael Manhattan in the building.
Go.
Like we was telling you on the break, we did our typical interview. We did our what do you got going on? What are you working on? Who are your inspirations? Blah blah blah. Everyone does that. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But over here at Fully Focused Podcast, since the Fully Focused radio days back in 2010, we had a segment called Left Field Questions, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's those questions you're not necessarily going to get asked by most other radio podcasters, shit like that. So,
Over 9,000!
let's start you off with a fairly easy one. Do we have any easy ones? Can we get Michael's his mic up a little bit, please?
A tad.
Or like on maybe? There we go. Yeah.
Am I? Wait. Am I on? Am
Appreciate
I?
you.
Who is? I might.
We back. All right, Mike. In a world. How about this? Since it's kind of your lane, the female songs or whatever. What if your ex was to make a song about you? What's she gonna call it?
If my ex was gonna make a
He said, "Why is it?" No, I don't believe it. You good, Stevie? This is why I love live.
Oh,
Oh.
there he goes.
I think I'm back.
There we go.
All
Technical
right.
difficulties. We good though.
We good. We back in.
So I asked Michael Manhattan here, my buddy Mike, if his ex were to make a song about him, what is it gonna be called?
Word.
It's gonna be called literally work.
Word.
Because I do a lot of that, man. I do a lot of work, and so she's gonna be like, he work all the time.
Oh, I thought you meant like, man, it was hard work to date this man.
Oh no! I mean that could be part of it too. When you
Double
date
entendres.
when you date a guy that work all the time, that could
Uh-huh.
be hard. You feel me?
100%.
Yeah. So I would say she would say work.
Mark, that's a good one. Rihanna's his ex.
Oh shit.
Only if. Only if.
Shit. That wouldn't be an ex.
Yeah, right. Facts.
For sure. That's facts.
What's your favorite drunk karaoke song to do?
Ooh.
Favorite drunk karaoke song to do? It's gonna be from the Michael Jackson catalog off the rip. So probably Bad or something like that.
There you go.
Yeah, man. Gotta be a Mike Jack joint.
I bet. How about this one? If you had a boat, what would it be named?
Wow. If I had a boat, what would it be named?
What's your name of your boat?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a good question.
we're balling. We got yachts and we're naming them. What are we calling
I
it?
haven't been on many boats in my life, but honestly, I would just use my name. I'll call it the Manhattan.
Boom, the
That's
SS
fire.
Manhattan.
That's fire.
Straight off the top, I
That's
call it
fire.
the Manhattan.
All right, I like that.
I like
Yes,
that. That's
sir.
pretty good.
Yeah.
How about this? Let me go through my list
Yeah, I got a
here.
little list here too.
Of,
Yeah,
what was
ready.
your nickname growing up?
Oh man, so my nickname growing up. So I had a couple kinda. My dad used to call me Beanbag. I don't really know.
Stevie in the back.
He liked that one.
He was all for it. That was funny.
So like I said, I haven't had many nicknames, but my dad used to call me Beanbag.
Beanbag.
That's
all right.
dope.
And then when I got to college was my next nickname, and Eddie, God rest his soul, he nicknamed me Diddy.
Okay.
Okay.
I had the I worked at Guess
You
at
did
the
your
time.
dance.
So I love to dance. That was one thing. I love music and love to dance.
All right.
And working at Guess, they had a lot of nice clothes that was shiny a lot of the time. So I'm
Fair
wearing
enough, fair
shiny
enough.
jeans back then. I got the
Yeah.
little curl joint thing going on with the hair. So yeah,
Got
he
him.
nicknamed me Diddy in college, and it stuck, man.
I like that. I like that.
What you got, Smurf?
Oh, this is my new favorite one that I thought of last week. Could you take your favorite rapper in a fight? who would it be?
Well, first of all, who's your favorite rapper?
First, yeah, who is it?
Like I said earlier, Fab was he's my favorite rapper.
Oh, we
pretty
just
much.
established that earlier.
Yeah,
He's a little thin.
Fab probably got some hands, but
Did you just say thick?
Thin.
Oh,
he's a little
I'm
on
like,
the
you
thick-
said he's
yeah,
thick.
he's
really?
He's
slim.
on the thinner
On the
side, yeah.
So yeah, I think I could take
I
Fab.
think so too. I don't think he's that tall either.
No, in full disclosure, I did take a few years of jujitsu, so
Oh,
I got a couple things under the sleeve a little bit. So Fab will have a little battle on his hands.
All right, I like that. You got one over there, Swag?
Yeah, let's see. I know you're going to say Michael Jackson to that one, so I'm not going to.
All right, you answered 6 of these already.
Let's go with an age old. What would you tell your younger self?
Oh man, be more consistent, man.
Consistency.
Be more consistent. If I could look at my younger self right now, just be more consistent, bro. Don't fall off. Don't lose focus. Don't follow the crowd. I was never really a follower, but just be more consistent.
All right, we could all take that advice.
Yeah,
you know
for
what I
sure,
mean?
man.
I'll give you swag bomb for that one. Oh, yeah.
Clutch.
How about this? We're throwing your top 5 out the window. So Fab and them are out the Fab and whoever they are. your next 5 after that. So these are like
You're 6 to 10.
Yeah, you're 6 to 10.
Your top 6 to 10.
And it doesn't have to be a specific order.
Because we all know it's the Biggies and Tupacs.
Right. Yeah, I mean, honestly, man, growing up, so I'll give you my 5.
Uh-huh.
As far as what I feel like growing up, what I listened to and was really enjoying. So, first would probably be Mr. Cheeks from the Lost Boys.
Oh, it's a deep cut. I like it.
I used to love, I love them dudes, man. Like
Hell
that,
yeah.
I love them dudes. So Mr. Cheeks.
Shit.
Definitely Nas.
All right, yeah.
Can't deny it.
Absolutely.
Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put Biggie and Tupac because they're like the legends
cliche.
of
That's
Godfather.
another level.
That's the upper
Yeah,
echelon,
yeah.
So I won't even put them in it. I was a big Fat Joe fan, man.
All right, I like that.
I was
That's
a big
a solid.
Fat Joe fan, man. I was on campus bumping that like all
Word.
the time, bro.
So those are your actual 5, right?
The 5 that I like, the 5 that I
yeah.
would put up there. And Jay, that's 5 already.
That, I think it was 4.
And I gotta put Jade on there too, man. Jade
so
on
now
there,
let's
too.
go second tier. Yeah, I mean
Second
6
tier.
through 10.
Okay, 6 through 10. I put M on there,
Alright.
Eminem, which
Yep.
should probably be up there.
Yeah.
I love
can
Wayne.
Wayne,
I love
yep.
Wayne. Wayne would be up there too, but I just listen to the other guys more. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And Wayne made his push a little bit later down the line, but
Absolutely.
definitely Wayne. I mean, Wayne could easily be in the top 3.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
I'm just no particular order right now.
Right.
So M, Wayne. I would have to say Andre 3000, bro.
3 stacks. Yep.
3 Stacks. Gotta give it to 3 Stacks. He was
Definitely.
huge. Then I'd probably go to, let's see, wow. You know who I really liked, man? I was a real fan of Bun B, bro.
All right, I like Bun B.
On that down south, Bun B.
Bun B has, I think, the most collabs out of any rapper to ever exist in rap.
bro. No
You know
bullshit.
what I mean?
So him, Ludacris.
Luda, yep.
I think
Hell
that's
yeah.
9, right? 9
Yeah,
or 10.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, so 9, Bun B, Luda. So those guys, man, like those are kind of what I grew up on and what I love. But
Alright.
you know, guys like 50 was great. You know
course,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, all those guys are great. But that's my lineup, bro.
Shout out to Chaz right now. He said you're Tim Rogan.
Tim Rogan.
That's fire.
I'm not mad at that.
Shout out to everybody tuning in right now.
Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you, Chaz.
Shout out.
Let's see another left field.
Let's
question.
do our old classics. Flats or drums.
Oh, you already going to the lightning round? I had some more.
Oh, you want? Oh,
Hit me.
This motherfucker's trying to cut me off.
Yeah, how left you want to go?
Quite left.
Quite left.
Green Monster left.
Yeah, exactly. So, the next question I had lined up for you was this: if you were to start a sports team, what sport would it be? What are you naming your team? What's the nickname on that team?
Okay. It will be basketball.
All right.
I played basketball pretty much most of my life. High school, I got a partial scholarship for college for playing ball. I tried to go overseas, tried out, but I blew my knee out. So
Yeah.
it will be basketball for sure.
All right. What we calling the team?
What we calling the team? That's an amazing question. Something I would have to like roll up a couple of joints to think
Fair
about.
enough.
Literally.
Fact.
But I'd probably say be something like the So my college team was the Corsairs, and if
Okay.
you know, Corsair is like a pirate. So I would probably keep it in somewhere along there just for my college days.
All right.
My high school team, we was a wolf pack, which is kind of like a little lame, but I
Right.
love the shout out to BLS, shout out to Boston Lions School, wolf pack, love y'all. But I wouldn't want to name my team after y'all.
Hell no.
But it'd be something probably like pirates or something along that. I'll have to think about it. That's a
like
good
that.
question. No, I can't. I think you stumped me. I think you stumped me
Alright,
for the
so-
first time. I've been stumped.
We'll go left from that. So, your favorite athlete and what's the name of the entrance music you're gonna make for them?
Favorite athlete by far is Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Alright.
And if you could do an entrance song for him, what would it be called?
I'd take the Rocky joint and put Eye of the Tiger on the
We'll do a remake. We'll do a 2023 remake.
We'll do a 2023 Eye of the Jordan remake on that joint. But yeah, MJ, the GOAT. No
All right,
bullshit.
we'll end off on this before we go into the lightning round. But the last official left field question will be this: take your favorite movie and recast.
You're not doing Mary Fuck Kill?
All right, we might go to that too. But we'll do this one. Take your favorite movie and recast the main characters.
Oh man.
And it doesn't even have to be recasting with people who are alive today. It could be your favorite actor from back. You know what I mean? You can put Tupac in the movie if you want.
Right.
I want Juice and I want Tupac in it again.
That's hilarious.
Facts.
So I got a lot of favorites, man, but I love Harlem Nights and Casino and Braveheart and all those great classics. But my favorite movie is The Shawshank Redemption.
Okay.
That's my joint. I watch it every time it comes on.
And there's two main characters there, so it's not really
like two main characters or three if you want to count the warden or whatever.
Right, yeah, the warden kind of counts, yeah.
But if you just count the two main characters, and if you know, The Shawshank Redemption. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. Go movie. Classic.
And it's on TV literally all the time.
So you can't miss it.
Yeah.
But the main character, I would put Jim Carrey
as Tim Robbins.
That'd be fire though.
That would be an interesting recasting right there. And how about
his name is Andy in the movie?
Andy,
but,
that's what it is.
Andy Dufresne.
Yep.
Andy Dufresne. I put Jim Carrey as Andy Dufresne.
Tough. And who would recast Morgan Freeman?
Morgan Freeman is Red in the movie, and I want to put Denzel there, man. I think Denzel would be crazy right there.
I don't like that.
So yeah, Shawshank Redemption with Jim Carrey and Denzel Washington on a remake.
I bet.
That's fire.
And as my wonderful colleague over there pointed out, I do have what is kind of an institution in left field questions these days, and I almost skipped it somehow.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Which is really weird, but. So we have a version of, Marry, Fuck, Kill.
Yeah.
So we don't do that. We do collab, diss, and sign.
Okay.
So I'm going to name 3 artists, and Fab is going to be one of them. I'm going to name 3 artists. You got to collab with one, you got to diss one, and you got to either sign one to your label or
I was going to say,
them.
forget Fab. Let's do an R&B one.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, R&B version.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm going to go Chris Brown. I'm thinking off your,
Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
sign him, let's go. In the casket.
Yeah.
in the casket. Bring them all in there.
All in there.
Put on the album.
How about this? We'll go Chris Brown. We'll go Tory Lanez because that's kind of like a mixed genre there, and we'll go with
Neo.
All right, I'm not mad at that.
Well, so I'll go real left with the R&B.
So you're signing to one or signing them. You're dissing one, and you are collaborating with one.
Wow. Well, this is gonna be kind of easy for me.
Okay, I like
signing Chris Brown.
Right.
I'm gonna collab with Neo because his songwriting ability is like through the roof.
And you and Megan Stallion are gonna diss.
I gotta diss Lanes. All politics stories. All politics.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, he's super. Obviously, Lanes is dumb talented. But that's my joint. Yeah, signing Chris. I'm collabing with Neo, and then I'm a diss Tory.
All right, that is a solid list right there.
Yeah,
and now we got what we call our lightning round. So it's the same thing, but we're gonna name 2 things, and without even thinking about it, you just which one you want.
Okay,
you know
cool
what I
with
mean?
it. Okay.
So we gonna alternate back and forth.
Yeah, I'll start since I started early. Flats or drums?
Flat.
Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes.
Daytime or nighttime?
Nighttime.
Sports or music?
Oh man, you're trying to kill me. Trying to kill me. But I gotta go music.
All right.
Food or sleep?
Ooh.
Food.
Movies or TV?
Movies.
Damn, you're getting me on this
We
one.
stumped you? How we stump you?
All right. Beach or forest?
Ooh, I gotta go beach.
Weed or alcohol?
Weed all day. All day.
Damn, well, I don't know. Why am I not doing this good today?
I don't know.
Left or right?
Right. If it ain't right, it ain't right.
Fair enough.
I get more lightning round ones.
Yeah, we need to brush up on the lightning round. And let's end off the lightning round with this one right
Well, yeah,
here.
Pump up. I was like 10 in a row or something.
Yeah,
we usually go. Yeah, we go hard.
Exactly. Last one, we're gonna go with fruits or veggies.
Fruits, man.
Fruits.
Eat your strawberries, people. Eat your strawberries. It's unbelievable what that food will do for you.
Hell yeah. And that was our left field question segment. Ooh, that was quite loud.
Yes,
Michael
sir.
Manhattan in the building with us. We're going to play a little bit more music, come back and talk to you for a few more minutes,
sir.
say our
Let's get it.
goodbyes.
Let's
We the
get
fuck
it.
out of here. Fully
Let's do
Focused
it.
Podcast.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah. We in here. ELR. Manhattan. Gifted. Only the czar when I'm twisting. Brand new car when I'm whipping. You just mad cause I'm different. I ain't a star, but I'm gifted. Shorty bad and wanna kick it. Getting the bag is my mission. You just mad cause I'm different. I ain't a star, but I'm gifted. I don't really sleep, probably been a week. Gotta keep this cash on the road. Every time I speak, all I wanna see is you passing the dough. I got a little freak, half Japanese, booty pop out like a fro. Every time we meet, I be going deep like I'm catching a throw. I don't really talk when it's go time. All my bars hit like a dope line. Car need a button when I whip mine. A nigga tryna ball like sunshine. Stay with the heat like a 4-5. Niggas on my wave like a boat ride. So I spread love when it's showtime. Ain't ran man, but I'm so high. I don't really talk when it's go time. All my bars hit like a dope line. Car need a button when I whip mine. A nigga tryna ball like sunshine. Stay with the heat like a 4-5. Niggas on my wave like a boat ride. So I spread love when it's showtime. Ain't ran man, but I'm so high. Only the czar when I'm twisting. Brand new car when I'm whipping. You just mad cause I'm different. I ain't a star, but I'm gifted. Shorty bad and wanna kick it. Getting the bag is my mission. You just mad cause I'm different. I ain't a star, but I'm gifted. Only the czar when I'm twisting. Brand new car when I'm whipping. You just mad cause I'm different. I ain't a star, but I'm gifted. Shorty bad and wanna kick it. Getting the bag is my mission. You just mad cause I'm different. I ain't a star, but I'm gifted. I ain't wearing cleats, but playing for keeps. I go for the score and I slide. Hit after hit, you know I don't miss. Like Steph when I'm letting them fly. Ain't worried about drip, put that on my bitch. Fuck a nick just like a dime. You punching that clock, the pandemic starts, and now you can't even get high. An 80s baby, so I'm grown now. Always foreign when I roll around. Blue designer trees by the pound. You can find me way above the crowd. My flow hot, you are sorta mild. I love the hate, cause the money piles. I'm so lit, see the smoke for miles. I'm with your bitch, she wet as the now. Just the watch, got her drooling. I grind a lot, see me moving. All these knots got me coolin'. I don't play the blocks like you win. Broke now, I'm picking and choosing. Only option winning, never losing. Anything's possible, I'm cruising. So high like a rocket from Houston. Only the czar when I'm twisting. Brand new car when I'm whipping. You just mad cause I'm different. I ain't a star, but I'm gifted. Shorty bad and wanna kick it. Getting the bag is my mission. You just mad cause I'm different. I ain't a star, but I'm gifted. Only the czar when I'm twisting. Brand new car when I'm whipping. You just mad cause I'm different. I ain't a star, but I'm gifted. Shorty bad and wanna kick it. Getting the bag is my mission. You just mad cause I'm different. I ain't a star, but I'm gifted. Only the czar when I'm twisting. Brand new car when I'm whipping. You just mad cause I'm different. I ain't a star, but I'm gifted. Shorty bad and wanna kick it.
Just going live,
Yeah, Lord, man. You already know what time it is. Let's go. I'm finessing you niggas, it's nothing. I'm fucking these hoes by the dozen. They calling me McLovin. The same hoes you niggas cuffin'. My boss stay hot as an oven. You not popping or even buzzing. All your songs are struggling. I make it do when it doesn't. I'm finessing you niggas, it's nothing. I'm fucking these hoes by the dozen. They calling me McLovin. The same hoes you niggas cuffin'. My boss stay hot as an oven. You not popping or even buzzing. All your songs are struggling. I make it do when it doesn't. I'm in the building like the landlord. Got your bitch on the camcorder. I don't play, so if you act, I'll bring a cast, cause I don't stand for it. So high, I'm like Aaron Gordon. In the booth, I start transforming. You want the truth? I started rapping cause all you niggas so damn boring. You in my lane, I slam on them. For this bread, I go ham on them. My word's solid as a rock, so when I talk, I stand on it. I'm marching with bands on them. So hot, but no tan on them. I play for keeps, so if you reach this type of heat, don't jam on them. I'm finessing you niggas, it's nothing. I'm fucking these hoes by the dozen. They calling me McLovin. The same hoes you niggas cuffin'. My boss stay hot as an oven. You not popping or even buzzing. All your songs are struggling. I make it do when it doesn't. I'm finessing you niggas, it's nothing. I'm fucking these hoes by the dozen. They calling me McLovin. The same hoes you niggas cuffin'. My boss stay hot as an oven. You not popping or even buzzing. All your songs are struggling, I'll make it do when it doesn't. My car don't need a key seat, passenger looking like Riri. Got my dick harder than concrete, plus I'm hot in a palm tree. Yeah, I stay with green on me, but I ain't serving for the army. My bitch got some bomb pee, but she don't like it done softly. Nope. That's why I hit it from the backside, blow it out. Give it 2 rounds and I'm punching out. Need my cash in large amounts. Weed I smoke come for an ounce. You make a move, I make a bounce. I lay a track, don't leave a doubt. This shit come on, I see niggas out. I'm just getting warm with the hottest style. Finessing you niggas is nothing. I'm fucking these hoes by the dozen. They calling me McLovin. The same hoes you niggas cuffing. My balls stay hot as an oven. You not popping or even buzzing. All your songs are struggling. I'll make it do when it doesn't. I'm finessing you niggas is nothing. I'm fucking these hoes by the dozen. They calling me McLovin. The same hoes you niggas cuffing. My balls stay hot as an oven. You not popping or even buzzing. All your songs are struggling. I'll make it do when it doesn't.
4, 2. What up, world? It's your boy, the Kid. You know the rest of it. We got Michael Manhattan with us.
I'm
still.
Swag
Let's get it.
Swag's with us as well.
Let's go.
We had a fucking great show. We learned a lot about my guy, Michael Manhattan.
Yes, sir.
Not only in the first segment, but more so in the left field segment, I believe. And you know what I mean? This is a part of the show where we just kind of get our last minute plugs in. We say our goodbyes, all that.
Yes,
talk
sir.
about everything you need to talk about. If we didn't talk about something, if you need to reiterate, whatever, you know what I mean?
Appreciate it, definitely. So a few things going on with me for 2023. First thing is One Touch Development, my contracting company. We do a lot of home renovations, commercial renovations. 781-492-1563. Get with me. The Sparkling Group Cleaning Services. I do all kind of residential and commercial cleanings. I actually just got the contract for Earl's Restaurant and Prudential.
Okay,
we
then.
start that on Monday, so
That's a good contract.
that was a good look. ELR Productions.
Yeah.
New music coming out the next couple of months. New album. Position of Powers out now. Mixtape on all platforms. Manhattan ELR. Just punch it in your YouTube. Everything all the time. The new podcast dropping right here at Focus to Win Studios next week. We got the Pot Dispensary CEO Marquise Cohen and the COO Drudis Burnett coming through. We're gonna find all about what's going on with the dispensary business, with cannabis, one of my favorite topics.
Of course, yeah.
So yeah, please tune in. It's on YouTube. Everything all the time. The podcast. Check me out, man. Get with me.
Word. Not only that, February 17th, you can catch my guy Michael Manhattan along with, off the top of my head, we got Brandon Grimes, Hayden LeBlanc, and others. Live at Sammy's Patio.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Live at Sammy's Patio. It's going to be a dope night. We hand selected a small amount of artists this time. We didn't go the typical route like a lot of these promoters doing right now, putting just 15 artists on the bill. We put like 10, 11 artists that we believe in on this bill. So
that's what's up.
Shout out my guy Michael Manhattan. He's gonna be there live. Sammy's Patio.
Yeah.
February 17th.
Let's get it.
Yeah, For the Love of the Game was the name of the showcase. So.
Yeah, let's get it.
And that's
man.
what we do this shit for here at Fully Focused Podcast. So you got any last minute? Hey, how you doing?
No, not really. I've been a blank this whole time, so I might as well just stay that way. Fuck it. Nah, you guys been doing great this episode. You guys totally read it, so fucking
Appreciate
shout out to you guys. Thank you so much, Michael, for coming in, doing the show with us, man. Definitely. Thank you for everybody viewing, giving your outputs week in and week out, letting us know good, bad, and ugly. We really appreciate you guys. You're the ones who help us improve. You know, shout out to the studio here, Focus to Win Studios.
Focus to Win, man.
Hit us up for a podcast time like this. If you want to do the recording studio, you know, help us out. Hit us up, let us know, and we'll help you out and let you know. So, shout out to all you guys. Thank you.
Shout out. Appreciate you guys, man. Thank you.
Don't forget, next week, everything all the time.
We here.
Right here for Focus to Win Studios. And also next week, I got my boy Dylon and Trippy coming in, so shout out to them. They're from out in New Hampshire, so check them out. Yeah, Dylon top 5. It's all Dylon. Shout out my boy Dylon. Shout out my guy Trippy. They're coming in next week, and until then, be safe
and
stay focused. We out.
Let's go. Sir.
Word, maybe play one more song. We're good. Word.
My guys, excellent stuff, man.
Appreciate you. Sorry again for the late start.
It's all good, man. Ain't nothing, man. Ain't nothing, Brody. It's all good now. I was already out here most of the day, bro. Yeah, working and shit. So yeah. I was pretty much working, so I was like in and out of people's cribs and shit. So then after I left, I went to get some smoke.
I just need a couple $100 million.
I've been out here a lot in Bronx.
Give me all of that. More money, I can deal with some more problems. I take all of that. Dealt with plenty when my bank account was hollow. Ain't have none of that. Offline, I can barely get a follow. Now I'm grinding like the brakes on my old whip. Gymnastics, that's a whole flip. Got them shaking, I don't even trip. On my wave, this a championship. Set sail, this a new price. Hold up. Yesterday's prices ain't today's prices. Got them by the tail, exterminating a few mice. Rodents and snakes, getting rid of those. Go to wardrobe, get some killer clothes. Some of you fakes, I just call you foes. Discreet with the heat, cause it's centerfolds. Trust. You don't want me to open up. Hot case, so be open shut. Why would I compromise stacking it up? Huh? I just need a couple $100 million. Give me all of that. More money, I can deal with some more problems. I'll take all of that. Dealt with plenty when my bank account was hollow. Ain't have none of that. Offline, I can barely get a follow.
Now baby, look at me up. I got some new followers, stay on my grind, you know that. I'm steady making them bucks. Gotta stay hunting for millies and billies, you know that. I'm never giving it up. See, they used to take me for joke, now I'm slapping like Will. And I cannot make this shit up. The money needed to stack up. And I need 2 bitches coming back to back, baby, just like it's Kappa. If the money ain't longer than Natalie's chin, then I'ma just need you to back up. Cause I'm tipsy, motherfucking cash. Hot like Uncle Murder's wrap up. I just need a